All right, and it looks like we are completely live.
Hello,
Welcome, everyone.
live.
Welcome, everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and post the link in the Discord, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing running. Ba-bum. Hi. All right, sir. Now, do you want us to call you Pac-Mensch, or do you want us to call you by your name? What do you want for this?
Pac-Man or Pac is great.
Perfect. All right, everyone. So Pac is here with me, and we are going to be doing a teaching stream. The point of this teaching stream is to make sure that everyone is going to actually get to learn how to run this game really, really well, and that we don't have any problems. We all understand the rules, and that we all understand how to use our armies. Um, this is a orc stream primarily because I'm a mainly orc player. I also play custodes at a lot. Pac here is fairly new to the orcs, but he's been playing a little bit now, and we're going to be
Uh,
walking through how all of these armies work super super well at a really high level. And then feel free to ask any questions you want because we're super excited to answer anything that you have. So we'll just jump right into it. Pac, why don't you go ahead and explain your army?
uh, yep. So I think it's mostly truck. I will put orc in trucks and go forward. The main plan is having some flash gates to shoot things, base naga boys in truck to kill things, an elite nob in another truck to kill bigger things.
Yeah.
I have two mega nobs, either on my starting point or in a truck with nobs. A huge chunk of Gretchen to go forward and try to be some pressure, and 10 Gretchen in the back.
Sure.
And 2 pack of Storm Boys in deep strike that will go in just for some points, and mostly that.
Perfect.
And most rogue because he's cute.
He is cute, and he's also like just about the biggest and the bestest.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna be reading the Space Marines today. Right here, I'm gonna be just go through my characters for you. So I've got a captain. The captain is gonna be my character. He is gonna be running with the enhancement, the Honor Vehement. What that does for me is the Honor Vehement is going to give me +1 to his attacks and strength characteristics. And when I'm in the Assault Doctrine, I'll get +2 to the attacks and strength characteristics of his weapon. He's going to be leading 1 unit of Blade Guard. And then I'll have a chaplain leading another unit of Blade Guard. This chaplain gives them +1 to wound with their weapons. Blade Guard are awesome. They have a 2-up armor with a 4-up invuln, and they also are going to be having the ability to re-roll ones to save, which is pretty interesting and new. But I'm sorry, they have a 3-up armor save and a 4-up invuln. 3-up armor save, 4-up invuln, and a re-roll ones to save with. So that's them. Then I'm running 2 units of aggressors, big blobs, but they all have the flamers, flame fist. Then we do have a captain with a power. He doesn't actually have a power sword; he has a power fist. But sorry, that's the model I have, and he's going to be leading 1 of the units. The captain's special ability is going to be that they can let me use like a stratagem for free once per battle round, and they're just kind of awesome in general. After that, I have a big blob of Desolation Marines. They're big jerks, but we only have the 1 blob. I think I can delete this guy. For some reason, I had 11 there. And then I have a Primaris Librarian leading them. The Primaris Librarian is a total jerk, and you're going to hate him. Because what he does is he's got an enhancement called the Bolter Discipline, which is going to mean that everyone's going to have sustained hits 1, meaning exploding 6s. And
I hit him already.
Yep. And when I'm in the Devastator Doctrine, they're going to be having critical hits on 5s instead of 6s. He also gives them all a 4-up invuln, which is kind of cool. Moving on, we've got 1 unit of Infiltrators. Then we got a single Primaris Tech Marine. He will add +1 to hit to a vehicle, which will either be the Redemptor or the Gladiator Valiant. The Redemptor does have his Macroplasma Cannon and the Heavy Flamer. The Gladiator Valiant has his big Las Cannon and a little anti-infantry shot, but not like the Reaper or anything. And then finally, just to round it out, because I had 35 points, we have a little Exaction Squad over here. That is the army. Before we really get going, do me a favor. Tell me, what do you think I'm going to do? What is my game plan, just based off the way I played?
So you have 3 blob of flamers that will be annoying. Something that kills my backline. two things that is I think the front line, and this 2-1 to kill my vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So this one will be stuck with a vehicle, and Infiltrator to stop my preemptive movement. No, my scouting, I mean.
Yep.
And this one will just sit on a point or do things.
Yeah,
If this one doesn't have a point with.
basically what you could be like assured is that the way this list is built, just because there is so much melee, I am an assault marine list, right? This is probably not like the top of the meta for the Marines, but this actually is a pretty good build that most people probably aren't seeing right now. So I thought I'd kind of show it to you. This is meant to go forward and mess you up. Remember, I Flamestorm gauntlets on these, so I'll be overwatching you with them, and their Flamestorm gauntlets let them re-roll wound rolls because they're twin linked and they get +1 AP. So they actually have a pretty good little overwatch. My Desolation Marines will probably be out in the open simply because your models are no threat to them from shooting. So I'll probably just have them sitting out in the open so that they can shoot their super cracks and their Castellan launchers. And then
I'll kill them with Slugger.
Yeah, right. And then the Redemptor and the Gladiator Valiant are just going to be causing big problems. The Primaris Infiltrators will probably be screening the backfield so that you'll never be deep striking behind me. So that's what you can kind of expect right off the bat. So I'm going to be running tactical missions. Are you running tactical missions?
Yes.
Cool. Let's go ahead and we're going to randomize our mission so that we don't have to. We'll just go ahead and randomize everything here.
I think it's
So we have,
the right one.
It's
if you want,
it's already done. So we have a Dawn of War deployment right here. We're gonna have the chosen battlefield. One objective marker must be placed wholly with. I don't like that one. Let's take that one out. That's gonna be a little annoying. So,
okay.
Because I just don't want to take the time for us to replace everything. Scrambler fields. Okay, cool. So you cannot deploy. That really only affects me, and it doesn't affect you that much. And then our primary mission is going to be the Vital Ground.
Not deep striking on points will be a trouble for my Storm Boys, maybe.
Could be a little annoying. Yeah, could you move your hand so that I can read that for the...
Okay.
Thanks, perfect.
And
so basically...
you can press Alt on your keyboard to show it.
Okay. Oh, that's actually really
and then with the mouse...
That's
and the spinning wheel of the mouse, you can zoom in or zoom out.
That was really good advice.
So
Thank you, sir.
It will be bigger.
Much better advice. So this is Vital Grounds, everyone. So basically, if you control objective marker in your own deployment zone, it's only worth 2. No Man's Land is 5, and your opponent's is worth 6. That alt is such a great tip. I didn't know that, so thank you for teaching me that.
That's with no scouts on point, no strategic reserve on point.
Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating.
I'm really sad for that guard because I wanted to be on a point at the beginning of the first turn for the CP bonus of Gretchen.
All right. So let us go ahead and roll our dice to see who is deploying first.
Do you want nice dice?
Oh, you know what? Hold on 2 seconds. But chat is telling me I need to turn your volume down just a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn your volume down just a wee bit. Thank you, chat, for letting me know.
I have some dice if you want. I'm a dice goblin, so.
You're a dice goblin.
If you want one.
That's I don't need to meet you. I just need to. Ooh, perhaps you could turn your volume down. I'm not entirely sure how I can turn your volume down right here.
Okay, I will turn my volume down.
Just maybe like a little bit here. Yeah, it doesn't have to be too much.
Well, you're the first person that tell me that my volume is too loud.
It's just coming from the chat. It's fine for me, but it's coming from the chat.
Okay. Is it better like this?
Oh, that sounds way better. All right. What do you guys think in chat? Is that better? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a die. So I rolled a 4. Why don't you go ahead and roll your die for deployment? Oh, 1. Okay. Well, I will obviously let you deploy first, sir.
Okay. I chose the blue side. So
perfect.
I put some dice.
Oh my goodness, you've had them all. Look at you.
I took the 1 orc dice.
Nice.
Bad moon.
All right.
Okay. So I'll have the yellow in the yellow transport with the beast burst.
Yep.
My
perfect.
my pink one in the pink truck, the
Yep.
blue one in the blue truck, and the orange one in the orange truck.
We love color coordination. It is
Yes.
amazing. Strat reserve. So those are deep striking, I assume, not strat reserving.
Yeah.
Cool. That's okay.
Well,
We know where they're at.
now it's just better to have. You don't have strategic reserve shenanigans anymore, so it's kind of the same, no?
You definitely do have strategic reserves. Those are two very different things than strat reserves and deep strike. So deep strike
Yeah,
will
but
allow you. Maybe I just didn't understand your question.
new strategic reserve
Yeah.
is 6 inch of the border and 9 inch out of any enemy.
Correct.
And deep strike is whatever I want.
Yes.
9 inch out of an enemy. There is
Yes.
no more shenanigans that said if I'm in my deployment zone, I can
Correct.
go closer.
Yeah. Correct.
So
Hey Juliana, this is called Tabletop Simulator. So if you download it like that, then it'll come up on you. So deep. So it is still pretty different, but you're correct. There are no more shenanigans. All right, my man. So what is going to be your first deployment?
good question. I think I'll just put the Grenchen on the point because you know they'll be there.
Yeah, seems like a reasonable thing. You're not really giving away any information, are you?
I have Gretchen there.
I'm just going to go ahead and make these turn the third floor off of all these stories. You can change it if you want to go to one of the higher up levels at some point. Just
I
make
don't
just
think I
make it
will.
easier for us to move. And guys, on this terrain, what we have here is actually this is going to be one of the Alpha WTC and actually what's used for the Alpine Cup right here. So if you look at it, the keywords is windows count as closed on the ruins. So these windows are closed on the ruins. And for your line of sight, it's actually not that complicated, but you just count the base of the ruins as part of the model. So for example, if he had his Gretchen and he wants to see me, he can't see me through this. But if I'm touching it, he can. All right. So that's the way visibility works on this map. All right, so you could drop those guys down. I'll just go ahead and put down a big unit of my Primaris aggressors. Start right about here. And I'm really deploying quite aggressively because I'm not concerned about my Orc players shooting. It's just not something that concerns me very much.
I think I'll put Mozrog there. I want it to be a blob, so
Fair
I
enough.
don't really care. I will go forward, and I hope you won't kill me.
That seems like a reasonable thing. Mozrog's thing is he either dies or he doesn't, you know? Okay, so let's go ahead and take some Primaris Infiltrators. Perhaps we'll put them right about here. Because I can't deploy on an objective. Which is a little bit fascinating. Maybe I'll wait on them. I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's go and drop a Gladiator Valiant. Boop.
Boop. The Gladiator.
We'll put him right here, actually. Okay.
Okay. I'll put my pink truck.
And so, chat, while you guys are here hanging out, if you guys have any questions about the new way that 10th edition works, if you're curious about how the orcs work, or really any of the new things, if you have questions about some of the new updates today with the points nerfs and the way Eldar was changed, just throw them out there. We're answering all and any questions today. Nice. I like that pre-measuring. That's good.
Well, I have only 12 movements.
Hey David, yeah, I actually responded to your question and I gave you a link in the comment that you left on my last video for the spreadsheet. So thanks for asking. But yeah, all right, I already got it to you. But I can also at some point just maybe leave it in this chat if you're having trouble finding it. I'll put my Voidsman down.
Which one?
Yeah, sorry, my exaction squad right here.
Hello.
Yep.
I'll put the orange truck here.
Cool, and the orange truck is the knobs. All right, cool.
The knobs.
Perfection. Let's go ahead and drop a juicy little dreadnought here, I believe. Okay.
Put my 2 mega knobs there.
2 mega knobs there. Let's go ahead and put a Tech Marine. Juliana has a question. Would the first Marine unit I deploy count as wholly within the ruins since some of the bases are a bit outside? So the unit is not wholly within, but some of the models are wholly within, for sure. So, like, for example, if he was coming at me, I could only shoot with 1, 2, 3, and 4. These that are not wholly within could not shoot through right now because they can't see through since they're just touching. If they're wholly within, they can see through.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Thanks
So
for the question.
if you have a fit in it, you can be seen, but you cannot see.
Exactly. So, like for example, just for let's take this tank here. Here I'm gonna put these back where they were, but just so I can demonstrate for people. Let's say this Gladiator Valiant is right here. I can't see through this,
Oh,
but
I
now I
did not
can.
understand this. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit funky the way it's worded.
Well, I've learned a lot of things.
Yep. So let's just put these guys back there.
I will put my yellow truck here.
Yep, yellow truck down. And what was inside the yellow truck? Boys and a beast boss.
The beast boss.
Cool, cool, cool.
A little lethal.
All right. I think we'll grab some Primaris aggressors. And we'll put these boys right about here.
Okay.
Okay.
I put my truck here.
And that is just going to be... Ooh, flash kits. Hey! All right. Bad luck with the flash kits.
Hey!
Nasty. Right on, right on, right on. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some Blade Guard here. We'll just shuffle these bad boys around to mix the room. We'll put the captain right somewhere around here. Perfect. There we go. Blade Guard. Oh, there will be Daka, people. Don't you worry when those flash kits come out to play. There will be some Daka.
Oh, yeah. And...
Hey, Dave, thanks for the question. No, I don't think the points changes will solve the Knights problem. It will make the Knights maybe playable against, but you got to remember, this points update that came today was an emergency update. This was not something that was made to balance the entire game. This was something that they just released. They're like, hey, crap, the rules cutoffs are coming for Tacoma. They're coming for the WTC. We need to get something out there. So that's what they did, and it definitely made Eldar much more fair to play against. It was a huge improvement for Eldar. It was better than nothing against Knights. Personally, the way I would fix the towering problem is I would just include a clause that if the Knights are using towering to shoot someone, then they take a non-modifiable -1 to hit penalty. So if their ballistic skill is a 3-up, they can't hit on any better than 4-up. That's how I would have done it. Hey, Toadface, thanks for popping in for watching the stream. This is going to be the Alpine Cup map, and this is also going to be one of the they made it for the Alpine Cup, and it's one of the test maps for WTC, as far as I can tell. So that's what we're using right now. All right, cool. So those are your Orc boys right there.
I think you have all your shooting things there, so I'm okay, safe.
Yeah.
And
if
you want to kill me with the Desolation Marine, it won't really matter where I am. So if you want to kill me, you will.
Pretty much true. Yeah, the tournament pack did change. You can be on objectives now, guys. All right, cool. So Desolation Marine. I actually don't like them. That's a little bit of a too fancy place for them to be. Maybe we'll pop down.
Well, I just have to move off 6, do a charge of 20, and I will be there.
Yeah. Move 6, do a charge. Do it just a casual 20-inch charge.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty casual. Pretty casual. I don't actually like them there. I think I will keep them right here. Yep. This will be fine. Move some of these guys a little bit behind. All right, on to you, sir.
Well, here comes the
Oh, the
Gretchen.
Zodgrots. Zodgrots. Disgusting.
Zodgrots.
Disgusting.
Zodgrots.
Put our blade champs right about here. Okay. Yeah, Julian, that's what it means. When they say that ruins, if you have towering aircraft visibility is determined normally, yes, you can just see through windows naturally. That's why a lot of maps, like this one in particular, if you see as I hover over it, here says that ruins windows count as closed. Most tournaments are ruling that your first floor ruins always count as closed windows because towering is just too strong. All right, so we got the Zodgrots. Those things are disgusting. They're actually awesome, and I love them a lot. Okay, cool. And then we have some Primaris infiltrators, and then I'll be done with all of my deployments. Let's see. I think I will just put the infiltrators right here. Thank you, sir. Just can you read your scout movement to me? Can you finish your scout move within 9 inches of me?
Okay.
Can you just read the rule to me?
Oh, it's 9 inch scoot.
Can you end it within 9 inches of me?
Of course. Scoot. Oh, no, must end more than 9. Okay, I can't
Perfect.
go. Well,
So
I
that
just have to go second now.
Yep. So that's what I'm doing with my infiltrators here, guys. I'm actually just using them to kind of screw up his scout move that he's got.
Oh, I miscounted. I thought you had 1 more unit, so I could get the squeak for the last, but I miscounted. It was your last.
Aha. That's all right. So now you can drop those squig hogs, and we'll get to going, baby.
Yeah, I think I just go on the board there.
Where can you download this map? I got this from the Copenhagen server. So if you're on Copenhagen, they absolutely have it there. But yeah, it's on Steam Workshop, so you can find it somewhere in Steam Workshop. What add-ons am I using for the VTT game? Virtual tabletop game. Oh, yeah. This is the best way to get this TTS set up, and I'm actually going to do a tutorial on that here in maybe a few days. I would go download the Battleforge pack off of the Tabletop Simulator Discord server. It does. They've got pretty much everything in it. All right, so we're all done with our deployment, and I believe it's probably time for us to get rolling with this. What do you think, sir?
Yes, let's go.
Heck yeah! Let's see who goes first. Skill check.
2.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 2, so I
All
think
right.
you're better than me.
Well, I definitely win the skill check this time. All right.
Okay. So role player go first. Start game.
Yep. Okay.
And
So I get to choose a target for my Oath of the Moment. That is kind of interesting for turn 1. Let's see. I think I want to start whittling down these squig hogs because they're disgusting and I hate them.
you're mean. I love them.
Maybe it's actually probably yeah. Let's actually just get rid of your Zodgrots. I don't like your Zodgrots.
Okay.
But you get to do your scout move first with your Zodgrots.
Do we draw our mission first?
No. I'll draw my missions, but first you have to do your scout move with your Zodgrots because scout moves happen first.
Okay. Where do I want to go?
So the guys, what I did here is I really tried to screw up his first turn movement with the Zodgrots because that scout move you can only move you can't end it within 9 inches of an enemy model. So I put my infiltrators down to make sure that suddenly he can't really go anywhere with his scout move.
So where can I go with? Just for checking the
Sure.
movement. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I kind of have. You can basically just shuffle this way a little bit if you wanted, but you don't have to do that. You just can.
Yeah, but if I can, I will.
All right,
It's
cool, cool, cool.
it's Orc things.
And one of the cool things about what's happening now here, guys, is you can move through your own models now, which does make a lot of this easier. So he's not actually move blocking himself like he would have been last edition. Yeah.
Well, I can still move them first and move the rest after, but
Yeah, but like you're not move blocked anyway. So
yeah.
you're basically totally okay. All right, cool. So then I'll go ahead and draw my mission cards. And guys, I'm gonna. Oh, you're not supposed to draw those cards yet, but
When shall I draw them?
here, we need to put those back in, and then we're just going to here, boom, boom,
Ah,
yep, boom, boom, and we'll put them back in. You have to flip them over. So press F to flip it. There you go, and then just reshuffle it. You draw
when
in
I'm supposed.
your turn, not in my turn.
Oh,
Yeah. you don't draw it until your turn.
I did not understand that.
No
So,
problems.
when should I discard them?
You shouldn't really discard anything until you know if you're going to be able to score or not. So, like for example, at the start of the game, I'm going to draw my two cards. So my two
Okay.
cards I drew no prisoners and extend battle lines. No prisoners is going to be hard to do this turn, but I think I probably can score it. And extend battle lines should be fairly easy. I just have to take one objective that's in no man's land. That's and hold my home field, right?
Okay.
One or more objectives in your own deployment zone, and also control one more in no man's land. So I'm not going to discard either one of these. We both have one CP, and you have done your pregame move, and now I will go ahead and do all of my movements. So let's go ahead and move my. I'm just going to be a little bit conservative right now. My Primaris Tech Marine is going to give +1 to hit to the Redemptor Dreadnought. Which button will fix that? +1 to hit. Yep. So we'll just take this. We'll drop that right next to him. And then I am going to start moving on up. So let's move some Blade Guard up. And we'll roll a little advance for them. Oh, yeah. Oath of Moment target. Sorry. Oath of Moment target. I actually am just going to kill the Gretchen. I'm just going to kill the Grots with
I
it.
put the real wound on them.
Yeah, pull. And you're not declaring a walk, correct?
Yes, I won't declare right now. I think I will wait next turn.
Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and roll an advance on these Blade Guard. Pew! So they rolled a 4, so they'll go a big 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we will just kind of shuffle these. Oh, take your Gretchen back.
Oh, yeah.
Then we'll shuffle these infiltrators on over. Let me roll an advance on those infiltrators. Cool. So they'll go 11. Oh, hey, the subscription. Thanks, everyone who, that was really sweet of you guys. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to block him off with my infiltrators because I don't really want him to charge my Blade Guard. I'm willing to take the charge if I have to. I just don't really want him to. So I'm going to go and kind of just block them off with the infiltrators right there.
If I charge and I can go between the two of them.
Yeah, so if you end right here and you want to charge single file, good luck with that. But you're technically correct. You can. I just don't think it's going to work out very well for you.
Or I can also go there, kill your units with the one is this truck, and pile it in there with my Mozrog and kill them.
That's going to be really hard for you to pile in 3 because it's like a 6-inch pile in, so there's almost no way you're going to be able to pile that in.
If I go there, charge with Mozrog, put him there, go with my truck boys, kill all the infiltrator, Mozrog can pile in there and kill them. But
Mozrog, you can't walk over my models with Mozrog. So
I can't walk over if I charge?
No. You can't walk over my model. You can walk between my models, but not over my models. So Mozrog can't. That can't happen.
It was in 9 for I never understood that rules correctly.
Yeah. No. Sorry, buddy. That will not work that way. But that's okay. Okay. That's why we're doing these streams. That's where we're
okay. So I can't go over your model when I charge.
No, you cannot move through my models.
Okay.
You can walk in between them, sure, but you can't walk over them.
Okay.
So Redemptor Dreadnought will start moving up a little bit. I think what we'll do with him is we will probably just I think I'm just gonna give him a little bit of an advance right now. He moves 8. Let's maybe move him just as 8 was fine. Pop him right about there. No problem. Tech Marine, we're just going to move the Tech Marine up behind him.
He have an imperative, I think.
Yep.
Oh, I can shoot him.
Perfect. Yeah, he gets lone operative as long as he's within 3 inches of the dude. Then we'll roll in advance on the second Blade Guard squad. All right, so they'll go a good 8 inches. Right about there. And this guy can't stand in the middle of that, so we'll just move him backwards. Sorry, Chaplain. You stay right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move these aggressors up. Let's see. I'm going to rage. You got 10 inches. So that would be impossible. You're not going to get advance and charge this turn, so I'm just going to make sure that this charge is impossible. So I have to say 22 inches away. Right? Because 10 inches. Yep. And then...
I can make 12s.
Yeah, it's possible. So let's just make sure that we're 22 inches away. And we'll just bring you backwards, and you can come over here.
Cowards!
And we'll move you like that. Cool. Actually, you know, I'm okay with that. If you want to go for an 11-inch charge, I will accept your 11-inch charge. Okay, and we'll put our other unit of aggressors, and we'll roll in advance on them. So they'll go a big, fat 6 inches, because they are in their Gravis armor. Then our Gladiator Valiants. How far does this one move? Let me look his stats up real fast. He's not the fastest of boys, but he's also not super. So he gets a 10-inch movement. So let's go ahead and bring him on right here. So that's going to be a 7.5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this 2.5 inches just to get him wholly within the terrain. So now he will be able to see and shoot in this line. So he does draw a line of sight to Mr. Mazrock here.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be close to the only shooting besides my Desolators this turn. Okay, so let's move on into the shooting phase. I am just going to go ahead and put all of the Desolator Marines into the Zograts.
Yep.
This will be my first time ever shooting Desolator Marines.
Yay. Good luck.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay. So each Castellan launcher is D3 blast, so it's going to be D3 plus 4. So let's go and shoot 10 D3 plus 4. So this is the 10 D3s. All right, so that's going to get me 24 shots plus 4 for each model. There's 10 of them, so 24 plus 40, so that's 64 shots.
You said D3, so it's 12.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. You're right. So this will be 3, this will be 2, so that's 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 shots plus 40 shots for the blast, which is ludicrous. So that's going to be 55 shots.
Okay. Is it Dakar?
Huh?
55 shots like this, is it Dakar?
What do you mean by DACA?
A lot of shots. It's orkish thing to do that.
Oh, yeah, it's fairly orkish, man. So basically, Desolation Marines are ludicrous. All right, so I'm going to be hitting you on... I do have a penalty to hits. Let's skill 3, but I remain stationary. And there's a special ability. Lets me ignore the -1 to hit, I think. Each time this movement remains stationary until the start of your next movement phase. Range weapons, ignore cover ability, and ignore the hit penalty. So it's 3s to hit you. And I get full rerolls to hit, and I'm going to explode on 6s because I didn't declare Desolator Doctrine. Okay. So let's reroll these. All right.
So 9 explosion.
Yep. So we'll just go ahead and copy here, and we'll paste that down. All right. And now I am a higher strength than you, but you are -1 to wound since you're with Mr. Zodrog, so I'll wound you on 4s.
No. Oh, man, how strength did you have? I'm 2 toughness. I'm at Gunshin.
Yeah, but you're -1 to... Oh, you are 2 toughness, aren't you? Oh, gosh. I'm strength 3, so I'm winning you on 3s. You're right. Let's reroll those. Yeah. Fails. All right. Okay, so now you have 52 saves to make.
Okay.
You don't get cover.
So I don't get cover, and I'm a 7. So,
yep. So they're all...
I first roll for my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
I may have some luck. I have my gun thread.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. So you have 5+ save.
All right, let's roll for the round, baby.
Okay. So I roll this one.
Sure.
Okay, take 2. No,
You delete the
no, take,
4s as well, so
no, yeah.
you delete
Take
2 4s, so
4.
you took 4. So
Okay.
so that kills
One
him, I
dead.
heard, right? Yep.
This one.
Yep. All right. He saved
Okay.
1,
Save 1.
so he's got 1 wound left. Oh, save 2. Nice.
Save 2.
And he's dead.
Is dead. Okay, so now I have 20 Grinchin.
Yep. So you can just take 20 dice out of
So
that.
this one are 17, 20 dice. Okay.
And then the rest
Another
goes on
Grinchin.
Zadrog.
And Zodgrod. No, not yet. Soon. Soon he will die.
Mhm.
Zodgrod.
He should have, like, I think he's got, like, a 4.
5 plus.
Yeah.
And 5 plus. Okay. Feel no pain. I'm dead.
Yeah. Okay. So now the rest of my shooting is just gonna be the gladiator going into Mr. Mozrog.
What kind of weapon do you have?
All right, so this thing has some pretty good shots. I'll just read it off to you. So he's got a twin Las Talon, he's got an Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, he's got an Icarus Rocket Pod, and he's got a Multi-Melta. He's got 2 Multi-Meltas actually. So
Okay.
basically,
I'll
yeah,
take the -1 to wound.
I agree. I think that is the correct decision. So let's go ahead and shoot the Multi-Melta.
Yep.
2 shots, and we will be hitting you on. If his special ability is he's +1 to hit, I believe. Each time this target makes an attack with its twin Last Talon that targets the closest eligible monster or vehicle, add 1 to the hit roll. And that's only with the twin Last Talon, not with the Multi-Melta. So this is hitting you on 2s here. Or 3s. Sorry, forgive me, 3s. And they both missed. So now we'll just go right on into the twin Last Talon. So this one was hitting you on 2s. All right, both hit. And my strength is 10, but you're -1 to wound, so I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yep.
All right, so no wounds.
No wounds.
And I believe that is. We'll do the Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers.
Yep.
So he will be at 3 shots.
Yeah,
36 inch range. 3 shots, all hit, and it's going to wound you on 6s. 1 wound.
AP?
AP is going to be nothing.
Okay.
Take a wound.
Oh.
Just one. Take 1 damage.
Okay, 1 wound.
Suffer,
Okay.
mortal. All right.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I think you're going to be fine with that. So that is going to actually be the end of my shooting phase, and that is the end of my entire game. What? Julien, my man, he gave us a mighty wah. He's expecting a giant wah to hit us soon, and he gave us a super chat for €5. Dude, thanks so much, man. Appreciate your support.
Well, I hope my wag will be as he hoped.
So at the end of the turn, I am going to score 2 points for no prisoners.
Yes.
And I'll score 5 for extend battle lines.
Okay.
And so then they both get discarded. And I will click it on over to you. So you go back up to 1 CP. And now you get to draw your cards. So just click this little button. Perfect.
Okay, so Stormmaster objective.
That's very doable. Potentially.
Which one do I want?
And then Assassination. Assassination is going to be very challenging to get. Storm Hostile Objective is totally possible. And likely, actually.
Okay. So, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Is disembarking a movement?
No, you can disembark right now and then move, no problem.
No,
but if you move the vehicle first, you can't move afterwards.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So in the core rules, yes,
movement?
It is. So in the core rules, if you get out of a truck in a disembarkation, it still counts as having made a normal move, but you can still move. But you don't count as remaining stationary if you get out of a truck. I wish you did, but you don't.
No. It's one other thing. It's you can't overwatch me if I disembark. Because it's not a movement.
I don't believe so, but I'm not within range to really do it anyway, so.
Yeah, but I don't switch my truck, then I will shoot. So.
Yeah, I'm not really within range to overwatch anyway.
So I'll move.
Hey Ferdinand, yeah, the Desolation Marines had a 48-inch range, so they were all complete within range. Thanks for the question.
Yeah. I work for my Gretchen. Will I get a CP? No, I'm sad. Bad Gretchen.
Bad Gretchen.
Yep. I think I will Put the mega nubs on the point because I don't want them to die. What do I want to?
Oh, sorry, you're right. It was actually only a 36 inch. Let me just remeasure that. Yeah, they were all totally still within range, actually, because it was 36, but they were all absolutely still within range.
Well,
But thanks for the question.
You should have put the card because I think I would have moved out of 36 inches, but
That's fair enough. That's a fair request. That's a fair thing.
When you, I
Feel
think
free
these cards
to
are
put.
really great. These cards are really great, so you can see my weapons. You should take them. Same.
So.
I'll move with my truck 12 inches. This is the closest I can get. Yep. What's in this truck? This one. Okay. Do I want to get closer with this knife?
Oh, Mr. Cooper, the golden banana.
What's about the banana?
Mr. Cooper has arrived, and he likes to call me the golden banana.
Okay. Do you like bananas?
No, but I'm a Custodes player, mainly. That and Orks.
Do Custodes have a lot of bananas? Do I want to take this point and die to Redemptor Dreadnought? I don't think so.
So basically, what when you're planning your move this game, what do you have to do this turn?
I want to take this point.
Yes.
I have to.
Yes.
I will want to put the truck here, I think. Discharge my flash gates in the cover so they won't die easily.
Okay. Do you want to discharge but you do want to let your flash gates out, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I will shoot with them something.
So my personal thoughts is I would probably leave the flash gates in the truck here, because next turn I'm going to declare them my next oath of the moment targets.
Yeah, but I will still have my shoot phase right now and my Overwatch phase.
Sure, go ahead.
And I think I will have some bonus to that.
Hey, Dark Droid, this is 2,000 points, and Mr. Jensen pops in. Jensen, my man, welcome. You're good?
I want the reroll wounds. Mozrog is...
And did you want to use your CP for Here We Go anywhere?
No, because I don't have any melee characters that I want to make go in. Maybe the one in the yellow truck, but I'll think about it when I'll get there.
Okay, cool.
How much range are the Flamer on the Primary Aggressor?
What is the range on it? I believe it is 12, but let me just look it up for you real fast. We have Aggressor Squads, and their range is going to be 12 inches, sir. It's D6 plus 1 hits. Strength 4, it's going to be twin lead, so I get to re-roll the wound roll on it.
Okay.
And it will be 1 AP if you're the closest target that I'm shooting. But if you're not the closest target, then it's not 1 AP.
Okay. The Gunshin stays here. On the left side.
So let me tell you my plan. So maybe that'll help you a little bit, okay? So my current plan is I want to draw you into the center of the board.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want you to converge on me in the center so that
because
you collapse upon my 2 blade guard units. My Redemptor is going to come on over here and start murdering, and then I'm going to follow up with Desolation Marines to collapse this flank, and both my aggressors will come this way. That's what I want to happen.
what I want is to put my truck in this aggressor,
Okay.
have them be ready to charge here next turn.
Sure.
Nosrug stay here because he's a blob. I don't know if I want to kill this. How many HP does your unit have?
Aggressors
Because
have 3 wounds each.
yeah, and this one.
Blade champs also have 3 wounds each.
Okay. I know I will shoot in this one, I think.
Okay. Now,
Or
the aggressors. So basically, I do have a stratagem, and it is called the Armor of Contempt, and I believe it's going to be for 1 CP. I can subtract 1 from your AP.
Yep. And this, so you have the captain, so it's free.
Yeah, but I also have 2 CP, so I don't even really need to worry about the free thing.
The question is, the orange one, I want to make them stay in the truck. I didn't.
What I personally think that you really need to be doing right here, this is just my own personal opinion. I believe that you want to make sure that you shoot the infiltrators to death so that you can then charge Moz in for sure.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to want to try to get these guys out and move them up so that they can try to make the charge also. Or you can wait. You can keep these guys for next turn's Wah.
I think I want to keep them for next turn Rag because my knobs are a little squish.
That makes sense to me.
Okay. I will go with the truck there. And I will put a lot of truck in the points.
Okay.
And it should be okay. And yeah, what's the weapon of your dreadnought? Because
so he has a heavy flamer, and he also has a macroplasma incinerator. And I will read that bad boy to you. So his heavy flamer is just strength 5 AP1. His macroplasma incinerator is going to be D6 plus 1 blast, strength 8 AP3 damage 2, or I can overcharge it to get it to damage 3, and it becomes hazardous. And then he's got a twin frag storm grenade launcher and a twin storm bolter.
I will just put the orc in the cover.
Okay.
And slug at time.
Perfect.
Where you want?
So the Orks in Strat Reserve right now, we've got 2 units of Storm Boys in Deep Strike. Inside the trucks, we have a big unit of Beast Snaggas. We've got another unit of Beast Snaggas, and we got 1 unit of Knobs with the War Boss.
I didn't. I should have moved the truck first.
That's okay. That's no problem. Just you did it first. It's okay. No worries, my man.
Like this. Okay, so shooting phase?
Yes, sir.
I think I will trust this and take my rocket launcher into your dreadnought.
Okay, cool. And so he can see because the trucks have like little gaps in between the wheels, so you could still draw a true line of sight.
Okay, so my vehicle can't make. I can't see is my vehicle or
no. I'm saying you can because you can see in between the tires of your wheels, so you can still shoot with that rocket launcher.
I still don't really know the exact rule of line of sight.
Yeah, it's just true lines. So if you can see, you can see.
Okay. So rocket launcher. Oh no, I will. It's the one there behind the premise guard, so I will benefit from blast. This one, I think.
Sorry, you're shooting the rocket launcher into the which one's the blade guard?
Yep, the blade guard. Okay. I think 18 inch. I will check.
You can position it a little bit better to make sure, because I don't really think you can see.
No, it's 24 inch.
Right there, I think you would have
to... This one is okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, call it. Yeah. No, see right there, you're drawing it straight through the building. So see how that line goes straight through the building? It can't go through the building. So it would have to be this line to see me, and there your only argument would be this one.
Okay. I don't really know the rule about building. So if I'm in this kind of area terrain, I'm okay. But if I'm in the building, I don't see through it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So you have to be able to draw true. So you have to be able to draw true line of sight. So if you can't see me, you just straight up can't see me.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, well, if you'd like to move them a little bit different, that's no
Yeah.
problems.
So
No,
I think
no
it's
problems.
there. Okay, so the area tyrant, I can go. I can't see there. I can see there, but I can't see there.
Correct. This guy can because you can just see through the wheels of your
Yeah.
own. Yeah. No,
But
this guy cannot
if
see
it's
through the walls.
okay, I did not know that.
Okay, well, there we go. We have learned.
Yeah. So D3.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. One. So
All right.
2 shots.
Yep. Oh, both
Yes.
hits. Oh, big. Winning on twos. And 2
Yes.
wounds. All right, now I do have a 4-up invuln.
Yep.
So, okay.
It's how many damage?
So 1
This
dies.
is Dakar.
This is damage 3, right?
Damage 3, 2 AP.
Yep, so 1 dies. The other one saves. So you killed 1.
Okay. So it's better than what I expected.
Yeah, that was actually awesome. That work rocket launcher just came out to play.
Okay, I will shoot my truck into the Renapted Dreadnought. So I have 10 slugger.
So Cooper, those boys are not inside the truck. Inside that truck, he's got snaggers. They started on the foot. All right. So well, I'm sorry. Which one's next?
The Renapted Dreadnought is the only one that I can see.
Oh,
With
the
the yellow.
Cool.
Okay. So nothing.
Cool.
And 12. I have my 5 shot. 2 hits. No ones. Okay. Next. Flash gates in
Flash
the Primaris.
gets into the infiltrators or into the blade guard.
Infiltrator. I will kill them.
Okay.
So 40 shot.
Mhm.
Reroll hits.
Ooh, nice. Oh, that's a lot of explosions. Attaboy.
14 explosion.
Heck yeah.
Punch.
Strength 6, you're wounding me on 3s because I'm toughness 4.
You have to spend 3. I have a captain.
Oh, you've got Captain Badrock. Good shot. You're wounding me on
Yeah.
2s. Attaboy.
Minus
All right.
1.
AP1, I will get
damage.
Yep. So you'll just kill them all, basically. Boom, all dead.
Bye.
So the guys, the reason why he wounded me on 2s was because of a good positioning. Because Captain Badrock actually makes me -1 toughness.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Could have put it there. No. It's 6, so no, it was too far anyway. The truck in this guard. I have 5 slugger.
5 sluggers.
No, 8. My I forgot the name. It's time.
Oh, the war bus. Yeah.
Big shooter. Oh, I forgot the war boss trigger.
Yep.
No. Okay.
Okay.
the temp of a Musrog in the primaries that are far away.
Okay.
D3 plus 1. Oh. 5 plus. No.
Okay.
And the yellow truck there. No, nothing there.
Gotta go into the aggressors.
Yep. 11 shots.
Pew pew. Oh, that's a lot of hits.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right. Those are
so-
T5. So
T5.
Yep.
No AP.
yeah. So, all right. Takes a wound.
Yes.
Good job.
Woo. 5 more. Woo.
5 more for what?
It's the truck. The
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Just tell me what you're shooting with each time. Perfect.
sorry. The big shooter on the same thing.
Perfect. From the truck.
Okay, from
2
the truck.
hits.
2 hits.
Winning on 4s, right?
Yep. And this is the wound. It's 4 of the 5.
Oh, you hit with 4 or 5. Okay, cool. All right, same both.
No win. Okay. Let's go to the charge. Yellow truck on Primaris Aggressor. I trust my luck.
So right here, you're probably going to need a 10 because you can't drive straight through this wall. So it's, even though the measure there is 9, you can't drive through that wall. So it'll probably be a 10.
I trust myself.
Let's see it. No.
No. No, I want superior ally.
Okay.
I need it.
Yes. Yeah, guys, I've got 1 unit of Blade Guard right here in the middle, another unit of Blade Guard on this side, and then finally an Aggressor Squad on this side.
Musrog on the Primaris.
Okay.
there.
Going into the blade guard. So that's going to be a 7.
7. It is.
Perfect. You can't go through the building, so you have to go
Oh,
straight. Yep. Perfect.
like this. Okay.
So you're
Oh.
basically perfectly there.
The brute truck.
Mm-hmm.
Same. 8.
Sure. No, you can't. You put them back. So just press escape, press escape, press escape. If you hit, there you go.
Oh.
So now when you pick him up, you can't rotate him at all because rotation will take you movement. So what
Okay.
you have to do is you have to move him, yeah, exactly, just like that, and that does not make it. So
Okay. Yellow truck.
okay.
No. This is bad. Okay, I failed a lot of. Okay, so fighting phase. Musrog, I trust you.
Oh, hey, you know what? Actually, Cooper's here, and Cooper actually helped me a bunch. So thanks, Cooper, for the shout out. Sorry if we confused anyone on the stream. This is actually really important. Monsters and
You.
vehicles can't move through monsters and vehicles. But what we'll do, so guys, just so we're clear with
Uh,
what just happened, I'm gonna explain it and I'm gonna fix it. Okay?
I should have rotated this
Exactly.
one.
And
Okay.
we will fix this. So no problems. So the way let me demonstrate what we just did, and then but we're still gonna let you have the charge. So basically, what happens is you can move through your own units. Monsters and vehicles can move through units, but monsters and vehicles cannot move through monsters and vehicles. So when he rolled
Oh.
this charge for Mazrok, he actually technically couldn't. It's okay
The,
because that's just a simple mistake. He should have just had the truck right here so that Mazrok could have been able to charge through, which is what his original intent was. So we're gonna have him go back and do it, no problem, so he can still make the
okay.
charge. But just for us, our learning, so everyone understands, you cannot move through vehicles and monsters. But like if a mistake like this happens in a game with your friends, you let your friend correct their mistake. That's just the way you do it. Thank you for pointing
Okay.
that out, Cooper.
So Musrog.
All right, so Mazrok's coming on up. All right, so
Yay.
give me a second before you start.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 CP, and I'm going to
Yes.
make you -1 to your AP against me.
Okay, that's mean, but okay. So I just will roll a lot of 6 with my devastating jaws, and that will be what happened. So
So
I'll
hold
go
on.
with my jaws.
You're going with the jaws first?
Yes.
Okay. So now that you charged, Mazrak has a special rule that gives you devastating wounds on a 5-up when you charge, just so you know.
So I will just have to roll a lot of 6.
Yep. Ooh, so
And
that's 1 explosion, so 2 hits. And then to
that's
wound, my toughness is
yes.
4. Nice. All right, so that's going to be 4 mortal wounds on me with this one. And then this one will wound me. And what's the AP
I
on Big
pick
Choppa?
2, so now 1.
So now 1, so a 4-up. Saved it.
Okay.
All right, but that was 4 mortal wounds, so you do kill a Primaris Plague Guard. And 1 is going to take a
So
wound, so 1's down to 2.
6 attack.
Because mortal wounds spill over, although technically that should be at the end, but that's okay.
Okay, so I'm a true orc. I miss half, but it's explode anyway, so it's okay.
Nice.
Only 1. 7 strength, 3+.
Your strength is 7. 3 pluses.
Okay.
All right. And your AP?
AP 1, so no AP.
So no
3
AP.
damage.
Save 1. All right, so that's going to kill 1.
Yay.
And then we'll roll another one. Kills another
Yay.
one. Uh-oh. You're doing good. That's the captain.
Didn't you add reroll on 1?
Huh? Oh, I do get to reroll ones. You're right. Thank you. Which re-rolled into a 1, so
Yay.
he still died. 1 saved. And then saved. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. So you killed 3 Blade Guard, though. That was pretty solid. So let's just go and take these guys off. Pew, 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 pew. And then I will do my pylon. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, and I won't have the points that you add. And could you
So basically, if you look at this right here, the way the rules work for pylon is if you can end in base, you can't. You must. So I moved both these guys in within base, so they're based. Now this guy actually can't get based with Maz, so instead he can just move however he wants. basically, as long as he ends up a little bit closer. So he's going to end in base to base with this guy, and then the same for this one.
And I have a question.
Yes, sir.
With the new Overwatch rules, did you spend your 3 CP this turn with Captain?
No, I just spent. No, I suppose I should have done that one for free. I just did it for the -1 to wound.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I could have. I just did not. I could have. I just did not.
Because since I'm a monster, you can Overwatch in melee. So...
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, so my guys have piled in. Now I do have an enhancement on this captain, and this enhancement gives me +1 to his attack and +1 to his strength. So let's go and do the captain first.
Yep.
And my melee weapon, we have our Mastercraft power weapon, so he's going to have 7 attacks with it.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yep, because he's got 6 base and then +1 for his ability. Now, question is, do you have a -1 to wound on Mazrog?
No.
Or you're not going to spend it?
No.
Okay. So I dropped 1 attack, and my strength on this is going to be 6, so wounding on 5s. No wounds. Yeah. Terrible. Okay. And then we've got 3 Blade Guard veterans coming up next. Let me just pull them up for a second.
Yeah, I rigged the dice because...
You rigged the dice, you dirtbag. No problems, my man. All right, so that's going to be 12 attacks. Hitting you on 2s. Or 3s, I mean.
Yep.
And then I'm going to wound you on 6s with a strength of 5. So that's just 2. It's going to be on your invul and 2 damage each.
Okay.
So it's 2 damage, and you get 2 4-up field pains. Save them both.
No damage.
Nice. Okay. That worked really, really well. So that's going to be the end of your turn.
I wanted to have a charge of vehicle because I will have the point if one of my 2 trucks connected, but...
Yeah. Oh, so... Yeah, so that would have been nice. Julian, so basically what happened here, so thanks for your question. You are forced to maximize units in combat, but the player gets to choose which model moves first. So what I did, I'm just going to move these guys back so I can demonstrate again here. Sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier. So what I did is I chose to move this guy first, and he moved his 3 inches, boom. And I moved this guy first to move his 3 inches to end in base. Now this guy can't actually end in base to base if he moves 3 inches, which means I blocked myself from ending in base to base. So that's how I did it.
So I think I'll discard Assassination for 1 CP. That's how it works?
Yep, that makes perfect sense to me. So you'll discard that.
And I gain what?
And
I keep the other, I think, for the next turn because
seems reasonable.
I can do it.
Okay.
So you
go. Right there. All right, perfect. So this is gonna be the battle round 2. I'm gonna actually
Wag.
All right, so we have a Wog. That makes perfect sense to me. We do have a Wog. I am going to go ahead and activate the tactical doctrine, so my guys can fall back, shoot, and charge this turn.
Oh.
All right.
That's mean.
That is mean. It's very, very dirty mean.
But I will have -1 to wound, so...
No, actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. What I'll do is I'm going to activate the Devastator Doctrine. And what the Devastator Doctrine will do is it allows me to... No, I'm confused. I think we'll just keep it this way it is. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and fall back with these guys. Would you like to Overwatch me?
You can't finish in melee.
I'm not in melee.
Okay, so no problem. No, I won't Overwatch you.
You don't want to Overwatch me?
No.
Okay.
I will Overwatch someone else, I think.
Okie dokie. Then we can go ahead and move our Dreadnought on up. Okay.
Okay.
We'll move this check marine. He's going to give the same +1 to hit to that Dreadnought again.
Yep.
Then we'll advance the tech marine.
You forgot to score your primary point, I think.
You are absolutely correct, sir. I 100%
you had 1 in middle, 1 and you own, so it's 7.
Yep. You are absolutely correct there. And I forgot to draw my cards too because I'm a lunatic. Let's draw my cards here.
Okay.
All right, so we have secure no man's land. All right, that's reasonable.
Okay.
And overwhelming force. So I have to kill a model that is on a objective. So that should be pretty.
Now I have to think if I wanted to, because No, you said you can't fall back charge right now. So
No, I can because I activated Tactical
okay.
Doctrine. That's going to let me
Okay.
fall back and charge this turn.
Okay. No, you said which one's tactical fallback charge is done? Okay.
Yeah, so that is the Tactical Doctrine. So that's for everyone. So this unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back for my entire army. So
Okay.
then my aggressors will move on up. I believe they only move 5, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't. You tell me.
Let me just go ahead and read them up. Yep, they only get a 5-inch move, so they'll just move up to right there. Okay, and then with my other aggressors, I'll go ahead and move
Pew 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 pew.
them as well, I
I
believe.
shoot them.
Okay,
First.
go
You
ahead.
say you move. I shoot.
Go ahead.
I will use my ammo runs so I have a little hit.
Sure.
And let's go. So you're not the closest.
I don't think you can use ammo hit in Overwatch. I think you have to use that in your shooting phase. I don't think. I could be mistaken, but why don't we read that one?
Once per battle, when this unit is selected to shoot, it can use this ability. So it doesn't say my shooting phase. It's once per battle.
Yeah, so when things are written that way, that's always a little bit difficult to interpret. I will have you. You can go ahead and use it. Cooper, give us a ruling real quick. Can you use the ammo run in the Overwatch phase? It says what's selected to shoot. You're technically being selected to Overwatch, not selected to shoot. Yeah, that's what I think. It's an out of phase rule. I don't think so, sir.
Just check the Overwatch. That is the top left.
Plus, I don't really think you should be doing this Overwatch anyway.
I would. Well, why?
I think you're going to want to Overwatch when I charge your flash kits instead, to be honest with you.
I think I can. It's 1 damage or 2 damage each for your blade?
2 damage each.
Okay, 2 damage each makes more sense.
Personally, I think it's better if you wait till I charge your flash kits than to Overwatch right now.
Okay.
Because no matter what, even if you kill 2 or 3 of these guys, they're going to still get into Moz.
Okay, so...
But these Blade Guard will shred your flash kits. Or these Blade Guard will. So I think it's probably better for you to save it to then.
Okay.
But we're getting a TO to go find out the wording whether or not you can use that runt on the Overwatch. So guys, the question is, he has a rule called an ammo runt, and when you use it, it's once per game. He can get lethal hits, but it says you do it when this unit is selected to shoot. It seems like it's an out of phase ruling, meaning you won't be able to use it in Overwatch. It's only allowed in the shooting phase, but it doesn't specifically say shooting phase, which is why it can be a little confusing. That's what we're doing. So we're having the TO make the ruling, and he's looking it up right now.
Okay. Well, it won't matter. So since you say that, I will...
I think it's better for you to wait for the Blade Guard to actually charge them, because if you don't, they're just going to get in there and slaughter all your flash kits.
Can you have a model that is in the building like this?
I do. I'm fixing it. I just moved the whole. I just moved the whole unit at once.
No, it's actually a legit question because since some friend teach me, I have no idea how move works.
So, it's really easy. No, you cannot end a movement like this. But since I just moved the whole squad at once, one ended there. So now what I have to do is I have to move him back so he can't be in the middle.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
That's just this. I really do not know.
Yeah. All right. We do have a ruling from the TO. He says you are allowed to use the ammo run in Overwatch. So when it is time, then you can use them. So you're free. Actually, you can use it now if you'd like. But I think it's probably better to wait to see where I charge.
Okay, I will wait.
Yeah, I think so at least. My intention is not to deceive you there.
Toughness.
Yeah, and my oath of the moment is on these squid cogs right now. By the way.
Oh, that's okay.
All right.
I don't like this.
No, I don't imagine you do. So we'll just move them here. Okay. Make sure that they're not in the middle of the ruins. My Gladiator Reaper is good. They have moved up. This has moved up. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to start some slaughter. Let's go ahead and start with my Desolation Marines. They'll load into the Squid Cog boys. I'll
have... let me think.
I think I can only see with one super crack right there.
I don't want them to be hurt, so I think I'll take the -1 to wound on them this turn.
Okay.
And I think with this, you won't be able to wipe them out if you don't do incredible effort.
Okay. So let's just go right on to the Desolation Squad. And I'm
Yep.
going to start with mass 1 super crack that can see.
Yep.
It's going to hit you on a. I did move, so it's going to hit you on a
Yep.
4.
Yep.
And it gets to reroll, and it missed.
Yep.
Okay, so that one's done.
I really like when you reroll 1 into 1.
I believe that. So now these are
It's
going to be the Castellans, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to roll them all as if I can't see you. Even, I think only one can, but I'm just going to roll them all as if I can't, because they make it a little bit easier. That's going to be a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
on the left, you have the number of dice with each roll. So it's easier to count this way.
So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's the same. So that's going to be 15 shots, and it's going to be +2 each because or +1 each because of less. So that is going to be +10. So that'd be 25 shots.
Yeah.
I will be hitting you on, with my sound launchers, 3s, but I am taking a -1. So hitting you on 4s. And I'm exploding on 6s. Okay.
Well, that's a nice 4+.
Give you. And then I'm going to wound you on 6s.
Yeah.
And I'll reroll those.
That's better.
6 saves, sir.
Okay, so I have benefit of cover for some of them.
Well, for all of them. Just
All
call
of
it.
them.
Just call all of them.
How many AP?
0, my friend.
Oh, I like that.
I bet you do.
So 3+.
I failed one, and you get a 5 up failed pain for that one.
Yep.
So take a wound.
Yes.
All right. Now we'll go ahead and unload the aggressors all into your Squig boys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 66 plus 1.
Yep.
All right. So that is going to be 15 plus 6, so 21. And I'm going to wound you on 6s. And I get full rerolls because they're twin mates. Yeah, that's going to be 6 saves.
Okay. So you can see me the benefit of cover 4+, or you have AP?
AP none. No AP. All right, so that time you take 3. 5 ups. All right, so 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Yep.
Cool, perfect. All right, now we'll go ahead and shoot this Gladiator Valiant. What's the distance here? Okay, we'll shoot the Multi-Meltas into the Nominal Smash Squad. We'll shoot the Twin Laz Destructor into Mazrog.
Yes.
So the Multi-Meltas is going to be 2 shots that you're going to...
Yep.
Let me pull this thing stat line up. Gladiator Valiant, sir. Range weapons, Multi-Melta. All right, hitting on 3s. Oh, actually, and get full reroll since you're the Oath target. Okay, so 2 Multi-Melta hits.
Why it's not 3 or 1 into 1? I like it better that way.
Oh, okay. And then I believe I'm wounding you on a 4 because you're -1 to wound.
Yep.
All right, so those are going to your invul. Failed to both. So the first one is going to be 4 damage. So 1. So you get 4 feel no pains. All right, so 1 dies. And then the second one will be
1.
3 damage.
Okay, I trust my feel no pain for now.
Fair enough.
This one don't have any luck, but
all right. Yes. So 1's alive on 1 wound. Nice, good job. Okay, now we're gonna put the Twin Laz Talon going into Mr. Mazrog.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hitting you on 2s.
Yeah.
Both hit, and it's gonna be wounding you on 4s. But it's twin linked, so both wounded on your invulner. These are d6 plus 1 damage each. Okay.
Yep. I take 1.
Yep. So 1 goes through, and you're gonna take 5 damage.
Okay.
All right. So you take 4 damage. Nice. Bad news bears. Okay. Then we will have our Redemptor Dreadnoughts, and I believe we are just going to shoot the truck here.
Yeah.
So let me pull up his stat line. Redemptor Dreadnought. We'll put the heavy flamer into the boys also.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna have a heavy flamer, a twin fragile grenade launcher, a Icarus rocket pod, and a macroplasma incinerator.
Okay.
So we'll do the macroplasma incinerator first. I will overcharge it. Excuse me. So it's gonna be D6 plus 1 shots into the truck. All right, so that's gonna be 5 shots.
Yes.
It's gonna hit you on 2s because he's plus 1 from the Tech Marine.
Yep.
All hit. And then it's also gonna be at strength 9. What is the truck? T8 or T9?
T8.
All right, so wounding on 3s. All wound. Those are all going to be AP4, so on your info. Oh,
Okay.
nice! That's 6 damage.
Okay, that hurt, but
Pretty dang good. All right, so then we'll do the Epi Flamer into the boys. That's just 2 shots. And these will wound you on 4s, it's strength 5.
Yep.
That's going to be 2 wounds, AP1.
Okay.
1 dies. And then we have our Icarus Rocket Plod, which is D3 shots. Oh my gosh, Space Marines have so much shooting. Both hit.
You had
1 wound. Oh, both wounds because they're strength 8. Okay,
yeah.
AP1.
On a wound.
Okay, so then those are going to be 2 damage each, so 2 die.
On
the boys. Yeah,
okay.
boys.
Yeah.
All right. So we did that shooting. We have some pistols. Let's go ahead and shoot these aggressors, and I think we're going to shoot them all into the flash kits here. Yep, so they should all be within range, no problem. Yep, all of them are in range of flash kits, so we'll shoot these aggressors. We're going to shoot them in Mazrak. I want Mazrak dead.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mazrak will live on.
All right, so that's going to be 22 plus 6, so that's going to be 28.
28.
All right. Winning on 6s, re-rolling.
Why re-rolling?
Because they're twin leads. That's going to be 10 at 1 AP because you're the closest target. All right.
Okay.
So you failed that 6 of them, and you get 4 Fiona Pain, 2 more damage. Nice.
I feel death coming.
Death is coming, sir. Okay, cool. So that's going to be all the shooting, and now we're going to go into the charge phase here. All right, so my Primaris aggressors have to go into Mazrog.
Yep. I think I will let them.
So that's a 4-inch charge.
Yep.
Okay. Base you there, and then we're going to base you here. We'll base you. We can base you. We can base you. Can't base you anymore, so we'll just touch you, and there. Okay. Over here, I think the Primaris aggressors will charge. That's a 7-inch. I don't really like that. I think we'll go for the 7-inch actually. So we'll go for both of them. I will spend a CP to reroll that.
That's cheating.
Got the 10. Perfect. 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 Boom and boom.
It's my WAG. I'm supposed to do the charging.
Yeah, it is your WOG, good sir. All right. Okay, then I'll go ahead and charge you with the. We'll charge you with the small squad. Go ahead and overwatch that, I assume.
Yeah, I'll overwatch and do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the closest one?
Yes, sir.
So 40 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I will overcharge with my captain. But
do you want to shoot that one first then, since it's flat 3 damage? So there's like target prioritization. I only have 3 wounds each, so it's probably better to go with that first.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
The one I've been here. Yes, but it's fun to
So reroll this.
Oh yeah, I can reroll.
Yep.
Oh.
So all missed.
Do I take 3 flat damage?
No. That's hazardous. You do that at the end. You'll do the hazardous roll later.
Okay. So 6+.
Yep.
That's not great.
Oh. And then those explode.
Those explode. 10+.
No. So you get to roll both of them. Oh, that's right. It was lethal. You're
Ah,
right. Sorry. Nope, you're
yep.
correct. You're right.
Okay.
Pretty good.
1 AP.
Yeah. So the 2 does not win me though.
You are close to captain. No, you have 5.
Oh shit, you're right. I'm sorry, because you still have Badrock in there. You're correct. They
Yeah,
all
I'm still
still win me.
Bedrock.
Really good. All right. So then this is actually okay. So I actually only failed 3 of them,
Oh,
and so that's gonna kill 1,
you are
and
a bit
1 takes 2 damage.
okay. Could have been better.
Yep. I had a really good save roll there. That was sorry.
Oh, it
Okay.
depends. Yep.
Yeah, my save roll was pretty nasty there. All right. So then they're charging in. They make a 4-inch charge. Okay.
Do you have to decline with when you're charging because you're close
Oh
to this
yeah, I
one?
didn't. Sorry, I just didn't realize I
And
ended up with
too
them.
close.
So, so it has to be like that.
Okay.
You're correct. I just didn't realize I was that close to your truck. That wasn't me.
Oh, no, no problem.
Yep. And then we have the other squad, and I think they'll go into the flash kits also.
Yep.
So that's a 5-inch. So
Yep.
for everyone watching right now, this is when he first disembarked all the flash kits. Well, my very first question was, are you sure you want to do that? Wouldn't it be better just to shoot from the truck right now? This is why I said that. Because now I get to basically fully connect with you. If you had been
Yeah,
in the
but
truck, I would have had to kill the truck.
the flash gets are kinda okay in melee, so
And
I
then the Redemptor Dreadnought into the truck here.
not my truck.
Yeah. And the
What
reason
did
why
it
I'm
do
doing
to
this,
you?
he's going to spill out and score the point, but I'm also going to score my overwhelming force, and he's not going to kill my Dreadnought.
That's what you think.
That is what I think.
Okay.
All right. So then we'll just go ahead and start with my aggressors over here.
Yep.
And I'll have 4 guys going into the smash the squigs,
Yep.
and then 2 guys into the truck. Okay. So Mr. Aggressors. I think I hit on 4s, but I am twin linked with these bad boys. Oh, 3 hits each, hitting on 4s. So I've got 2 into the truck first.
Yep.
It's gonna be 6 attacks. Hitting you on 4s. Beep. All right, drop 4 of them, and then I'm gonna be wounding you on 4s.
8.
Both wounded. AP2, damage 2.
Hit 2 damage.
All right, saved
Okay.
1. So just 2 damage on the truck.
Yep.
And then we've got 4 guys going into your squigs for 16 attacks. Or sorry, not 16. 3 times 4 is 12. And we'll hit you on 4s. Ooh, bad hits. And we'll re-roll the fails. Okay. That is going to be 4 saves. 2 damage each.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So
So you
save
save 2 of them. Boom, boom.
and 2.
And 1 guy's wounded. So the first guy dies because he had 1 wound left, and the second guy takes 2 wounds.
Yep.
All right. And then we'll have all the aggressors go into Mr. Mozrog here. So we'll have this guy kind of pile in like this. And one of the cool things about the new pylon rules, guys, remember you can move through your own models. So you don't have to measure the full distance.
I have to. Yeah,
I have full wound rerolls here.
Yeah.
If he did survive, it would be amazing. Honestly, if I were you, I think I'd rather use the -1 to wound on my flash kits right now, just because
that's what I will do.
If Moz was at like 4 wounds, I'd use it on him.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
I trust Mozrog. He will survive.
All right, so 6 times 3 is 18.
My faith is in Gork and Mark, so.
Your faith is in Gork and Mark. Hitting you on 4s. All right, and then I get to wound you on 5s. Full rerolls. Ooh. 6 saves on your invulture. Oh my gosh, she's gonna live!
Gork and Mark!
Wow, alright. Touche, sir. Alright, well, let's see what the captain can do. That was really amazing. Let's see. Not the Primaris captain. I need the captain in Gravis armor. Alright. His melee weapon. He has a Power Fist for 5 attacks, and then he's got a Relic Blade for 2 bonus attacks. Let's do his Power Fist first. Alright. Hitting you on 2s.
You have 1 more. Oh. Forgot the captain.
Yep. All right, drop 2 of them. Winning you on 5s. He will get to reroll because he's part of the unit. All right, so just 1.
Wait, reroll is linked to the twin linked or is linked to your abilities?
Oh no, you're right. He doesn't get to reroll that. That's abilities.
Okay.
That's not. That was my mistake. All
Save.
right, so you saved it, and then finally 2 left with the relic blade, hitting you on 2s with the relic blade. Boop, 1 hit, and winning you
Okay.
on a 6. No wound. Holy crap! Mazrog doesn't take a wound. That's what he does, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey!
Heck yeah! All right, so we'll start with the 3-man squad of, or let's start with the big squad first. We'll have the chaplain pilot do his pilot in right here.
Yep.
Then this can come in right here. And then this guy can come in right here. So they'll all get to strike.
It's not the same unit, so it's okay?
It is the same unit.
No, these two this one and this one are not in the same unit.
Oh, you're right. That is not the same one. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get to strike. This guy just won't get to strike. So then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Blade Guard veterans. We'll do them first.
-1 to wound.
I'm also +1 to wound because of this is the unit with the big chaplain.
Okay.
But
well, natural to wound.
That is, yeah, that's why I thought it would be pretty a good idea to save it here because I was going to be winning you really easily on the squad. Alrighty then. With my melee weapon of Masquerade Power Weapon, 4 times 5 is 20 attacks. And I'm going to be hitting you on 3s. Alright.
Yeah.
And then I'll be winning you on Strength 5, so you're +1 and -1, so 4 is to wound. Alright, there we go. Those are going to be at AP 2 and 2 damage, sir.
Okay, so wag.
So 4 die.
4 die.
And then we'll have the chaplain go. And Mr. Chaplain is a total jerk. Let's see him. He's got a Corosius Arcanum. So he's got 5 attacks himself. He'll hit you on 2s. Alright. And he is going to be strength 6. So he's winning you on 3s right now. Ooh, gross. Only 2 saves. These are AP 1. And you save them both.
No!
Well, you know what? When the saves are in, the saves are in. Then the last squad, we've got 2 normal guys and 1 more captain. And then we'll be done, basically.
Okay.
3s. And then 5s on this one. That's 2 saves. AP 2, 2 damage. 2 die.
2 die.
And then we have the last captain. And since I'm in the tactical, that's right. But he only gets it in the assault, not the tactical. So his last melee weapon is we have Meshcraft Power Weapon for 7 attacks. Hitting you on 2s. 2. And
They're
then...
all 2 blue. I don't know the difference between them.
What?
The Space Marine are 2 blue. I don't know which one is which.
This is the captain right here. He's the leader of these 2 that are left because you killed this squad and there's 1 guy left right here. All right, and his strength is 5. He's not +1 to wounds. He's winning on 5s. That's just 2 saves. AP 2, 2 damage. 2 more die.
Okay,
right.
so...
And that will be the end of all of that activation. Finally, we have 1 Dreadnought. He's going to go hit slap your truck.
Yeah,
and that'll be the end of my activations. All right. 5 attacks.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit you on 3s, or 2s, because I'm +1 to hit. All right, drop 2 of them. Strength is 12, so I'm winning you on 3s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just 1.
AP?
AP 2 on your invuln, sir.
Okay, saved. Okay, how many OC do you have?
My OC is 4.
Okay, no, yeah, I have less on my track.
Okay, well, that is all my attacks. You can go and strike me back, sir.
Okay, I'll start with Mozrag.
Mm-hmm.
I will go with...
I'll go ahead and spend a CP, or actually, I'll just do it for free this time to make them -1 to your AP.
Okay, I will go with the Jaws first for
the
attack.
Jaws. Mm-hmm.
Up.
Right, 1 explosion.
Explosion. A lot of 6.
Yep.
So
that's going to be 4 mortal wounds for the 6, and the other one I get to roll a save against.
Yep.
I made the save, and then you take 4 mortals, so you kill an aggressor. Yep. And 1 takes a wound.
Okay, 7 attack.
Mm-hmm.
You are T4, T5.
T5.
7 attack.
1 explosion.
Explosion. 3 Win AP, so no AP.
So 3 ups.
Yep.
Right, 1 dies.
Okay, my
work.
flash gates. Can I move this one? Oh, I can't.
No, you're based. You can't move. Oh, you can move Captain Badrock, but you can't get all the way through, so there's no way you can get him there. So he can still fight though, because you're base to base.
So I will go first with Badrock.
Mm-hmm.
Where is? You have a Chopper 7 attacks.
Chopper for 7 attacks. Cool.
One didn't roll. So 2 explosion. Strength 6.
Winning me on 3. Oh, and a -1 to my toughness. So you got me, man. Winning me on 2s again. Okay. Oh, you might turn this one around, baby. Did I save all? No, I think I failed 1. How much damage?
1 AP. 1 AP, 1 damage.
1 damage? Cool. So 1 guy takes a wound, and he was already on 1, so this guy is going to die.
And
which is really good.
2 other one. It's on 3, I think. The 3 plus. Plus 2 explosion.
Alright. And 3 ups. Alright, and I failed 2. 1 damage each.
Yep.
Cool. So this guy is going to take 2 damage. And he's down to 1.
And I will be in unit currency. So
that was very lucky for you there. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, the squig.
The squigs, yes, sir.
No,
that's too much movement. Yeah.
I can't rotate.
No, you can't do it.
I can rotate, or I can never rotate while playing.
You can rotate, but you're gonna have to measure it, right? So like, in order to take his base from here to here is gonna be like an inch, boop, and then you can move 2 inches forward, like that.
Okay.
So that's how you would have to do it.
Okay, and this one will go there.
Yep.
This one can go here.
So they can all fight, no problems.
Okay. So the 3 Squigog boys, the nub. The 3 have the extra attack have 1 more attack in WAG.
Yes, you do. You're correct.
Okay, so I have for that of 12 with the Squigog Jaws first.
Yes, sir.
4 plus plus 1 3 plus.
So you don't get a bonus attack for the Squigog Jaws, right? Because those are extra attacks. You can't ever get extra attacks for things that have the extra attack knocked around them.
I can never have extra attack for the 1 more attack for the extra attack.
Yeah, extra attacks don't get modified, so the extra attack should only apply to your stickers.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
I didn't know that.
No problem.
So I will roll again with 1 less.
Yep.
So 9.
All right, hitting on 2s, exploding. Don't you hit on 2s because you have the Smash and Knob leading the unit?
It's hitting on 3.
Oh, I thought the Smash and Knob added 1 to hit.
Yeah, but it's 4 plus for the.
Oh, for the Jaws. Yep. Touche.
So
right.
7.
Yes, sir.
So 3 plus, I think.
Hey, Christopher. Thanks, my man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Awesome to have you here, baby. I'm sorry. You said what?
1 AP 2 damage.
1 AP 2 damage. Let's see it, baby. Ooh, terrible. 2 damage there.
Bye.
1 dead. And then another dead. And then 1 takes 2. Poof. Poof. And then this guy is going to be down to 1.
12 attack. 2 plus. 2 plus. Everything's up. 3 plus. 1 AP 2 damage.
Don't you have to roll to wound?
Yep, it's a wound roll.
Oh, that was the wound roll? Okay. All right, and that kills another. And then another. And then another, so 1's left on 1 wound. That was really not good. But what you guys just saw was the power of a Squighawk.
The big chopper of the nubs.
Yep.
2 plus, everything passes. Devastating wound because of. Okay, so you dead.
Yeah, there you go.
6 martial.
Nice.
Yay. So I'll pile in.
So now this is confusing to people right here. So let me explain this. So this is where people get really confused. The way the wording is for the consolidation move is you can only consolidate if you can end in engagement range or closer to an objective. Some people think that means that if you're touching an objective marker, you can't consolidate. You can.
I can't.
Wait, I'm just going to finish explaining. Because the consolidation move moves to the objective itself, not the within range of the objective. So since you can technically move closer to the objective marker, then you're totally fine to move. Does that make sense to everyone?
So can I pile in with my trucks?
No.
Okay.
Because it did not activate.
Okay. So it left my trucks. And for my trucks, I have a wrecking balls. And yes!
Hey, Julian, that's correct. You would get 4 extra attacks on the claw, but you don't get extra attacks on this squig.
And how many toughness does the Dreadnought have?
Redemptor has toughness of 10.
Okay, so the 4 hits. No AP, D6 damage.
All right, 2-up armor save. Saved it.
I'm really sad right now.
I think you should be about the happiest person alive right now, because the bullet you just dodged is unbelievable.
I'm really lucky. That's why I play Orc.
Fair enough, sir.
I mean, I do a lot of 6.
There you go. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn.
Yep.
So I actually do not score my overwhelming force, which is not awesome. I do secure no man's land, though.
No, you have? Yes. Okay. Overwhelming is what?
I didn't destroy any unit that was on an objective, so I'm going to discard that, and I'm going to get a CP for it.
Poor Mosrog.
Yeah, I can't believe he survived that. So that will get me a free CP. All right, and we will go ahead and go into the beginning turn for the Orks. You hold 1 and 2 for your primary now. So you'll get a 7.
Wag. So I'll draw a card?
Yes, sir.
Let's say behind enemy lines. Okay.
Totally
I know how
doable.
to do that.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. So I think everything will go wag. And that will be my game plan right now.
Makes sense to me.
I think I will discharge and advance charge with a lot of things.
Yeah, so basically what happens is you just caught a huge break. So I think right now you want to make sure there's no way I can possibly recover from this.
I think I should move the squig first, so I have more places to advance with the...
Sure, no problems.
So advance with the squig. Yay, 4.
So they get to go 14 inches.
Yeah, 14. So I'll say hi to your truck.
Cool. I'll just go ahead and overwatch it.
Yep. Be my guest.
But I'll do it when the movement completes, so that I'm in melter range.
Yep. Melta me.
All right. So let's do the melter first.
Yep.
Grab my blade. Shoot out. One guy's on 1 wound, so let's not do that first, actually. Let's do some target prioritization. Let's do an Iron Hail Heavy Stubber for 6 shots. Hitting you on 6s.
Yep.
Rerolling, because you're the oath of the moment. Alright, that's going to be 2 hits.
Yep.
And then
D7.
I'll be wounding you on 5s. And I'll reroll. Alright, that's going to be 1 save at no AP.
Save.
You saved it. Cool. And then we'll be doing the Icarus Rocket Pod for D3 shots. That'll be 3 shots. Gonna hit you on 6s. Rerolling everything. No hits. And then we can do our multi-melta. Rerolling. Cool. And then finally we'll do our twin Las Talon. Rerolling. 1 hits.
Yep.
And it's going to wound you on a 3. And it's twin link, so it'll reroll that. Alright, so that's going to be 1 at AP3.
Save.
Ridiculous. Alright.
Yay! Orc power!
Yeah, it's kind of insane. That's the way the game goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles, baby.
Yeah, from sheer luck, I will go on.
Yeah.
So advance with my yellow boys.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's 10.
Yes, sir. All right, so basically at this point in time, it's going to be pretty hard for the Space Marines to salvage. It's kind of the Orcs game to throw. So what you need to do now is you need to make sure that you don't throw this game.
Okay, that's my weak point. I'm really great at throwing. Oh, no. No, I have some pressure. Okay, I'll advance with the mega nabs.
Mm-hmm.
No,
okay. Mega knobs, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's 8. I think I just want to try to go in and.
So where do you need to go right now? Like, what do you need? What do you need to do? Where do you need to claim?
To clean this one.
Wrong. Negative. You don't. They don't matter anymore. They're irrelevant because what are they going to do at this point? Kill 1 unit a turn? It doesn't matter.
We'll go there and clean this thing.
What you need to do, you need to score points so that you can win the game, right? So how do you do that?
Well, my objective is beyond an enemy line, so I will drop some Storm Boys.
Correct.
Backyard. So I need 2 Storm Boys for 5 points, I think.
Yep.
So I will bring just two Storm Boys in the backyard there and there.
Seems reasonable.
So they will be in cover. I need to take a point that you have. So I will.
Yes.
There will be the knobs in this truck that will go there.
Yes. Good. Okay. You have to take the center. Correct. That is the correct answer right now.
And I hope that with Sherlock, my Beast Naga boys will be able to do some things to your Dreadnought. But I think I may just want to charge a primary waste one.
I think right now, as long as you take the center, you can do whatever you want. But your main focus needs to be take this center.
Yeah. So I know that my knobs need to kill this one. Yes, you can no longer overwatch. Correct. I'll advance with the boys. So yeah. I think I will have easy charge.
Yep.
Both primaries are in melee, so you can't. I think I will be able to have everybody piles it.
Sure.
What is it? Oh, I want to try to do some assassination. No, I need to turn around because I'm too close from you if I go this way.
You just can't move within an inch of me. That's all.
So
you're good.
Yep. 7 and 5.
Perfect. Good work.
One. Go there. Truck stay in cover. The Gretchen stay on the point. I forgot the Gretchen dice.
Good. Cool.
Yay! 1 CP from the Gretchen.
Heyo! There you go.
And I'll drop the Beast Naga there.
Yeah.
Up.
Hey, sorry, Christopher. I just saw your message about bringing Guilliman. Yeah, I mean you're right. I could have brought Guilliman, but the point of this is not to make the most ultimate list. The point is to help him get familiar with using the Orks Codex. So it wasn't necessarily a list where I'm trying to crush souls with right now. But we're just trying to find a good middle of the road codex that we can just learn how to play the game better with. That's all. But you're correct. Guilliman's the man. All right, so you're letting the Snagas out.
I will see if I can kill them. No, I will take the point with the Snagas here.
Oh yeah, you're taking that point no matter what. I can't stop that.
And the point is having my Orc boys with every weapon one-shot your primaries with a lucky shot.
Okay.
I advance with the Snaga.
So at this point, I would not have advanced the Snagas because I would prefer to have just gotten to shoot my pistols first. Because you're going to get to where you're going anyway because you were close enough. You didn't need to worry about that.
I think, I don't know, but this one, since the one in the back, I thought that it may help to be closer. And the no AP of the pistol...
I'm just saying that you didn't get yourself any bonuses by doing the advance, and you just lost some shooting for no reason.
Well, it's 6+ on Slugger. I think 6+, 6+, 3+ is okay to lose.
Oh, I'm not trying to have an argument with you. I'm just telling you what I would have done to
Yeah, okay.
maximize my potential. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But oh yeah. I always feel that this one for charges is not great. Everyone moved. Yep. Shooting phase. The boys will shoot the tech marine. So I have 4 slugger and 1 heavy weapon. I go first with the heavy weapon. I have these 3 shots.
Okay.
1, 6,
All right.
6.
And where was that? Sorry.
It's on
That
the
was
Trimaris
into.
tech marine.
Okie dokie. And it's AP2.
And yep, 3 damage.
All right. He takes 3.
Yay! And 3 slugger on this way.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit. 5.
All right. One more save.
Yeah, will I kit with Orc shooting phase?
He's good there.
Okay, so how many HP left?
He's got 2 left.
Ah. Well, I don't know why we have to do 2 more damage. Yeah, the truck can see him. The truck can. The buff truck will. All 3 truck will.
Oh, I'm sorry. He actually only has 1 wound left, so not 2. Let me fix
so
that.
this truck will shoot this.
Let's do it, baby.
Okay. 5 shots.
Hmm?
5+. Okay. Is T5?
Toughness is 4, so you win, baby.
Yeah, you win.
He's good.
The truck will try to hit you on 6+.
Makes sense because he's -1 to hit when he's shooting out of combat.
Yep. I mean, what's more orcs than doing this?
I think you're correct.
Okay.
And you're getting rewarded. Now the question is, if I put your dice in a toilet, will they float?
I'm not sure. I think since I've took the Dakar dice. Moon.
That's all it is, man. You chose the correct ones, and it's working well for you. That's cool.
I gave you all my dice.
You did. You did. It was I'm the one who denied it. I'm the fool.
I'm saying I'm a dice goblin.
Attaboy. All right, what's next?
So this truck will shoot you with 3 shots. None of them hits. And the thump gun of Mozrog, I can't shoot the
thump gun's aggressor. A pistol, so yeah, you guys shoot the aggressors. Is thump gun a pistol? I don't think it is.
No, man, I'm a monster.
That's true. Yep.
6.
1 hit. 1 wound.
Okay.
AP1? Any AP?
I forgot. I never used no AP.
Okay, so then I'm good.
And that will be all. Charge phase?
Yes, sir. Charge away.
Nubs on aggressor?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, 9. Pigog boys on Valiant Gladiator?
Yes, sir. Ooh, fast boys.
10. Great.
No, you have to end it touching me. You can't. So.
I'm touching you.
Now you are, yeah. So be careful with all your movements, right? Because that's an 8-inch move, and then rotating them is like another.
It's 2. This is.
So I'm just saying, when you're moving them, be careful as you rotate them. When you're moving them, it's always much better to move them in a straight line and then rotate, just so you have the measurements correct.
Beast boss on the truck.
Yes, sir.
12.
Hello, they're going everywhere. You have to stay outside of 1 inch of me there.
Wag.
Oh yeah, man, this is going well for the boys today. Perfect.
Okay. So you can interrupt for free with which unit? All of them. Beast Naga blue truck on Prismary Marine.
That's gonna be very challenging because you're gonna have to like rotate them through there. That's gonna be like a probably 11-inch charge to get there.
Too bad.
Actually, no, because you can just walk right over your guys. So never mind. That you can.
Okay, so
yeah,
go.
you'll still have to rotate a little bit, but it's gonna be a little bit. That won't do it.
Nah, that won't do it. Mega Nubs on Blade Guard.
All right, it's gonna be a 5. That does it.
7.
Nice. Perfect.
Boys on Redempted Dreadnought.
Cool.
8.
Hey, hello. Nice, good work.
Okay, and Beast Boy on Dreadnought.
Yes, sir.
And
perfect. Attaboy. Nice.
And the last one.
So another lesson learned here, guys, is even when something looks hopeless. So like last turn, it looked hopeless when I charged all my forces in. It looked like the game was just, oh, okay, well, I just crushed it and it was over. But it's not, because now it's been completely flipped in just one turn. So even if things look hopeless for you, like getting upset and getting pissy and stuff is never the correct decision. Like Pac-Man here just did the correct thing. He kept his cool, and now he's probably going to win the game. So always just keep your head in the game. It's totally fine. Dice happen, man. There's always a game to be played.
I did not have bad luck in dice at any moment, I think.
No. What I'm saying is that you did a good decision. You know, like in your last turn, you never got upset, even when I had all my units charging in and converging on you. You kept your head cool. You made your dice saves, and then now you have the opportunity to flip it. And it's still a fun game for both of us because you didn't throw a hissy fit like some other people would have. So it's like it was really cool to see that you were like you kept your cool even when you were in a really bad position. That makes you a fun player, and that's a huge part of the game. It's just being a fun player.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of my friends always flip the table when I wag on T2, and I don't finish a lot of game.
All right.
The yellow truck will go in the blade.
Okay.
Because why not?
Right.
It's okay.
Looks good.
Should I throw CP for the collision?
You could.
Do I?
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad tank shock. Because tank shock is always a good option.
Yeah.
Because you have a strength of 10 on the wrecking ball, so.
Yeah, I think I will tank shock because
totally.
I will be able to flip it with the Mega
100%.
So 12 dice, 5+.
There we go. 3 mortals. Okay. So you killed one.
Yep, that's it.
Let's just go ahead and kill this guy.
Okay. So
where would you like to start? Because I do have 2 CP for interrupt.
Nub first. Nub.
Probably correct.
So my robbers, and I forgot that I had follow me lads, so I could have.
Okay.
Robbers have 1 extra attack.
Yep, so he should be at 9 attacks this phase.
And a power claw. I'll go with the power claw first. 5 attack.
No, he should be at 9 because he gets a bonus 4 attacks when in the war phase because the war boss is ability.
I forgot this.
No problem.
9 power claws. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Okay, so 2 explosions and 1 miss.
Yeah, could I be one worse?
All right, winning on 2s. Or winning on 3s, actually. No, your strength 10 because your strength is higher, both. So winning on 2s.
And there is bad track. -1 to toughness.
Yep, really good. All right, so that is going to be AP2. It was 3 up armor save, so I needed 5s. So you killed 1, and then 2, and 1's left on 1 wound. So we'll just do a boop and a boop. And 1 is going to be left on 2 wounds.
So the nubs.
Oh, 1 wound, I mean.
Good job. I have 4 of them, so it's 20 shots.
Yes, sir. Hey, pretty good, man. 3 explosions.
Okay, 3 explosion.
Hey, George, thanks for the compliment, man. Yeah, it's always important to have fun. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. 5s, and they are gone, baby. Nice move.
Bye.
Poof.
So will you interrupt?
Of course I will interrupt, sir.
Yeah.
You silly
Who will
day.
die?
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
So let's go ahead here. Pylons. So I'm gonna put these 3 guys into the Mega Knobs, and then
Yep.
this guy will come right here, and we'll have Erg, and then these 2 guys will go into the Gits.
Okay.
All right. So let's do the 2 Blade Guard into the Mega Knobs first.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, I believe they are 4 attacks each. Sorry about that.
My Mega Nubs.
Yeah, maybe I get the Mega Knobs, but I think you did enough where you're probably gonna manage. All right, so that's gonna be 8 attacks here.
Okay. T6 T plus.
Hitting you
Let's go.
on 3s. All right, strength 5 plus 1 wound, so 4s. 1 wound, AP 2, damage 2. All right, you saved it.
Saved.
And then we'll have the chaplain coming on in. Hitting you on 2s. Good. Strength 6 plus 1 wound, so winning you on 3s. There are 3 saves, AP 1. So on your 3s.
AP1, 3 plus.
No
Everything is saved.
problems. And then we've got 2 guys going into the flash kits for another 8 attacks. And we're going to be hitting you on 3s here.
I forgot to do the moral phase for the flash gates, but that doesn't really matter right now.
Nah, you didn't use any strats on them anyway. So then you are
Yeah.
going to have 3 saves, AP 2, damage 2.
Okay. Wag.
So just 1 dice. Nice.
1 died.
All right, man. That is my interrupt. You can feel free to go ahead and do the rest.
Okay. I feel really okay right now.
I think you should, sir.
So I will go on the tank with the nub on Squigog. So it's the Wag. I have 6 attack.
Okay. You can't.
Then-
Oh yeah. Yep. Sorry, you're good. I was interrupting for no reason. You're doing great. Sorry.
3 plus because I'm anti-monster.
And those,
And
and he has skill
wound.
choppers, right?
Yeah, so
Perfect.
it's
So it's
10
gonna be
mortal.
10 mortals. All right. So I should have 2 left.
And the extra jaws of the no extra. The Squigog with lance. I have
So I've got 2 wounds
7
left on this.
attack.
Mhm.
2 plus 6 explode. 4
Nice.
plus.
All right.
And when IP to the damage.
All right. And he dies. Let's see. Does he blow up?
Blow up,
No.
blow up, blow up.
No explosion.
It's just a little sad. As an orc, I really love explosion.
So yep. So that's perfect. So you can get on the objective there.
Okay. So this one can pile is in there or not?
Yes, you can pile in and you can fight me.
Oh.
Because
Nice.
in the new 10th edition, the rules are now, you get to fight if you're in engagement. You don't have to declare charge.
But I did a pile in, so
Yeah, so you get to fight. Because this is your pile in, not your consolidate. So you get to
So
fight with 2 Beast Snaggle and your Beast Boss.
and no, one Snagaboy is my best boss.
Well, your Beast Boss is in base. Oh, you didn't touch him. Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
just one.
This
Yep.
one.
Sorry, I thought I saw both.
Yeah, no problem. Beast boss.
Beast
He
Boss.
will go with the Beast Chopper. 7 attack.
7 attack, baby.
2 plus.
1 explosion, so just leave that in.
Yep. And 7, so 3 plus.
Yes, sir.
The one was in the
It's AP1, right? So 4
Yeah,
ups.
AP1.
Right,
Yep.
so 2 damage, so 1 dice.
Yeah. The other have 1 chopper. 4 attack.
Oh, 3 explosions.
That's a nice chopper.
That's a great chopper. It's a choppy chopper. All right, and then 4 ups. Takes 2 wounds. Killed another one. So at this point, you definitely want to consolidate.
Yeah.
For sure. Perfect.
I'm going to buy. This one will move 3 like this. This one will go there.
Attaboy.
Base.
Good work, good work. All right. Oh, these guys can't go there because they're actually closer to these dudes, so you can't actually move them.
Aren't these two the one you removed from the fight there?
Oh, you're right. They're not there. They're dead. Sorry.
Mm.
You're absolutely correct. Oh, I had imaginary soldiers left.
Well, as an Orc player, I understand that if they, I think it will be there, maybe there.
Nice. All right.
Okay, Mega Nub. I have two of them. They are
Perfection.
power close. I think it's the third time I try Mega Nubs. 6 attack. 4 plus.
4+, baby.
Okay. 2 explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Devastating wound.
Oh,
And
gross.
12, 10
So
chance.
that's 4, so that goes in last. So then these
Yeah.
3 I'll make on my invulns. Saved all of those.
Okay.
So then that's gonna be 4 mortals. So you will
Yep.
kill this guy. Poof.
Yep.
And then this guy takes 1.
So the truck now, you will first have his normal attack.
Mhm.
1 hit. No.
Mhm.
And the wrecking ball. And
Misses.
I'm sad. So
Yeah, you should be so sad, sir.
yeah.
Then over here.
Yeah, I will. Do I want? I will take the reroll 8 with the the extended crits with the Snaga boys.
Yeah, so you're gonna do the unbridled carnage on them?
I forgot the name of the strategy. It's a 5+ critical hit.
Yeah, unbridled carnage. So 1 CP. So now what's gonna happen is these beast nagas will get exploding hits on 5s instead of 6s. And beast nagas have a special rule that let them reroll all hit rolls against monsters and vehicles.
So I have 36 Chopper.
Yes, sir. You have to. Oh, you're just fishing. Okay, I see. Cool.
I'm fishing.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I have
A lot of explosions.
24 explosion and 6+, I think.
Your strength is actually 6 right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Which would put you wounding me on 5s, I believe. Because I
Oh.
think my toughness is only 10.
Fishing.
Correct, my toughness is only 10. Oh my
Nice.
gosh. AP1?
AP1.
3 ups. So I have taken 8 wins.
Okay.
That's pretty good. He's got 4 left.
Yes. Okay, so the what's his name? My boss, my Nobs, Bisnaga Nobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's?
I think
his
he's got
weapon?
5 attacks. He's got 4 base, maybe?
I think he's better, but I forgot.
Snaga Claw.
Snaga Claw. No, it's Power Snapper.
Power Snapper, forgive me.
Power Snapper, 5 attack.
5 attacks. Reroll. Cool.
Okay, so two extra attack.
Yep. And wounding me on 5.
So 5+. Okay,
1 wound. And
it
it takes another 2.
damage.
Yeah, but it's only 1 damage against me because I do have -1 damage on this dude. So he's
Okay.
got 3 left. Can the boys finish him off?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chopper on the boys.
Mhm.
5, so it's 20.
Mhm.
Including 6.
Mhm.
AP1.
Save him.
Okay, so I have one that has no weapon
Mhm.
because he's a lonely boy.
He's punching you with a rocket launcher, basically. I see how it is.
Yeah, it's exactly that. No weapon. 3+.
So what I'm going to do at the end of the stream, everyone, is I'm going to give a few action steps that people can use to continue getting better. One of those is going to be like, how do you start actually pre-measuring before all of your movements? So there's going to be a few simple action steps that we'll be giving everyone here at the end of the stream to just continue improving your skill levels.
No,
Right.
so I won't kill it.
Cool.
Well, maybe my truck will.
Maybe.
But...
So my first, because it'll be my activation now. So my first activation will be with my Primaris Blade Captain and my one final Blade Guard.
Yeah. You think you can kill that truck, but it's the WAG. Don't you forget.
Don't I forget. Oh, sorry. Then he just won't pile in. He'll just stay right there because he can't get there without engaging them, and I don't need to pile in anyway. All right, so we'll do the normal guy first. He's got 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Hit you on 3s. And then he's going to wound you on force. 1 wound, AP 2, damage 2. All right, so the one guy died.
No!
And then you have the Primaris Captain with the Power Sword. It's going to be
Only
his
bad truck left.
only bad trick left. I think you'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to
Maybe
hit you
villainy.
on 2s, and then I'm going to be wounding you on 3s with a strength of 6. Okay, so it's going to be 3 saves, AP2, 2 damage. Takes 4.
Okay.
I think he's alive. I think he's got.
Yeah. 6 HP. 6 or 5.
I think he's
But
got
that's
5 in this. Or doesn't he have 5 in this edition?
I think you have 5. It's in the.
It doesn't matter. I think he's still alive. Okay. And
6.
then you get to select the next combat, sir.
I think I will
Yep.
go with the truck,
Totally.
and I think the wrecking ball will hit.
Hits.
And
Doesn't wound. And then his normal hits. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. Okay.
Yep, you go.
My turn. Let's just go ahead and slap you, I suppose, with the Redemptor.
Yep.
I guess we'll just hit
What?
the truck. We'll just hit the truck. I got 5 attacks, and I'm gonna be
Yep.
-1 to hit, but I'm +1, so hitting you on 3s. All right, 2s. All right, 2 saves. All right,
No.
truck dies. Take 6 damage. It blows.
Hold. On my minute damage.
I think it's D3.
Yeah, it's D3.
Yep, let's see
Okay,
it.
D3 on everyone.
All right,
So
which one first?
I will go first with my boys, my Snagga boys, and you.
All right, boys first.
My boys.
2 boys. Pew pew.
2. Well, boys don't cry, but this one will.
Boys don't cry. The purple one, Snaggers, 2 die.
Today, will they?
Yes.
Yes, they will.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
And then, do you kill my Dreadnought? You do. So Dreadnought dies.
Will
Now,
the Dreadnought explode?
does the Dreadnought explode? Nah, I was really hoping you would. All right. So I think at that point, at the end of this turn, I think it's pretty safe for me to go ahead and concede this game. So basically, what happens?
I forgot my Storm boys.
It's okay. No, you said you did it. You totally would have scored it regardless. Yeah. So at this point, what happens, guys? The state of the board right now is in my next turn, my Desolation Marines basically just fall back, and then in his turn, he charges and kills them. Then these guys will finish off Badrock, and these guys maybe kill the Meganobs, but maybe not. And that's basically all I have to do. So actually, he played a really good game. The reality of the situation is that he really wouldn't have he shouldn't have been in this position. So the mistake that Mr. Pack made that turned out really well for him, but shouldn't have, is when he let all of these flash kits out right here. Because what that did is it allowed my entire army to converge. I had the mother of all whiffs, which is what turned this around. But in all reality, that was a very bad decision on his standpoint. And so what I would encourage you to do next time is you just leave them in the truck. Because you're still going to kill that infiltrator squad if they stay in the truck, by all likelihood. And you'll still get to do your charge. So basically, the only thing that you gained by letting all of your flash kits out here was by giving me the opportunity to wipe your flash kits. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, the Squigog that Revenge killed was...
Oh, the Squigog was just killed. So yeah, dice happen, and there's no problems. But what we want to focus on is what can we do to become better players. And that would be the big action step for you there. For me, this is not an army of mine. I'm sure there's some positioning things I could have done a little bit better for mine. Perhaps the next time we play, I'll bring on one of the armies I actually play. But I think this was a really good... we learned a couple different things about how we can't stand in the middle of walls, about how to do our movement phases. We can move over our own models, but we cannot move over our own vehicles, like we saw over here. And whenever...
the walls, when there is windows, can I shoot through windows?
Yes. When there are windows, you can shoot through windows. Okay, absolutely.
So, when I'm there...
But you still couldn't do it. So like
there and there, I can shoot it because I see it. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So the way this works, let's pretend that the windows do count as open here. So what would happen is Badrock at this point in time can see my blade guard, but my blade guard can also see him, so they can shoot each other. Yeah. Right now, let's say we do it like this. Currently,
you can see me.
I can see you, but you cannot see me.
Okay.
Because you have to be wholly within terrain to be able to see through the terrain. Now let's do it like this. Currently, no one can see anyone. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
because of the tyranny. In
Exactly.
this position, it will be the same. But the fact that
Exactly.
there is windows in the wall
But
don't
now
change.
they can all
Okay.
see everyone. Exactly. So that's the way the visibility works right now.
Okay.
Overall, I actually think you did quite a good job. You're intelligent to move these guys in reserve. So here's what I want you to think about for our next game, okay? What I
Okay.
want you to really think about is I want you to start pre-measuring every single move. Okay? So when you put your Zodgrots out here, I want you to pre-measure exactly where you can move with your scout move. I want you to think about your scout move, what you're going to do with it before you deploy them.
My scout move was going there
Mm-hmm.
and trying a T1 charge with a lot of luck.
Sure. So the thing you didn't anticipate was my infiltrators, right? So
Yeah.
that's the thing that we need to start thinking a little bit more about. Um,
I think the fact that I couldn't read things, I didn't know it. But the name should have give it away.
yeah. But
But
that's okay. I mean, that's just a lesson you learn from the game. It's just the point of the
yeah,
game, right?
maybe the infiltrator do have infiltrate keyword.
Yeah. Um,
So
So there we go. Overall, what I want everyone in chat to do, what I want you guys to start doing is completely pre-measuring every single move. So before you move your models, I want you to measure, see exactly how far they can move, exactly how far the charge is. So like you saw me do it with my aggressors over here, even though this didn't turn out super well. I moved them up just far enough to make his charge roll impossible from his Squighog boys, right? Um, so then my next turn, I was able to move them up and get whatever charge I wanted. So just make sure that you pre-measure everything, and that's a pretty good action step for right now. So this was a great matchup, everyone. If you have any final questions, I'll go ahead and answer them. Pac, do you have any final thoughts?
if you have advice for the deployment, because I have no idea how to deploy, but I know that certain walls can be see-through.
Yes. So
I will be
line of
to.
sight is pretty simple, right? It's if you can see, you can see. If you can't see, you can't see. So like right here, there's a solid wall in between the truck and the Gretchen, so you cannot see through them.
Okay, and for example, with a gladiator,
Yeah.
If you put your units behind, you won't be able to shoot me, and I won't be able to shoot you.
Technically, but
you said with
the annoying thing is that like if I'm standing right here, what you can see if you go down to the eye view level, there's actually a little gap. So technically, I could see underneath the tank, which is a
okay,
little
so,
annoying. That's why the truck isn't good at blocking line of sight because you could see straight through the wheels here, no problem, right?
yeah, but it's always go both sides.
Yeah. Now, if this was a land raider and it was stuck to the ground, yes, it would actually block line of sight.
Okay.
But since it's raised up like it is, you could just see underneath where the tank is actually raised up. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, it's strange, but
yeah,
it makes sense.
When you're thinking line of sight, guys, just think, can you actually see? The reason why we can't see in these is because this specific map has the windows count as closed. That's why this might be confusing to some people. But if the windows don't count as closed here, and then you would just draw true line of sight through, according to the terrain rules. And the terrain rules are as follows. Let's just do this one more time, just so people don't get confused. Right now, my Tech Marine and Mazrog, neither one of them can see either one of them. Right now, Mazrog can see my Tech Marine, but my Tech Marine cannot see Mazrog. Now, everyone can see everyone. And that's the way it works. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it now. Thanks so much for everyone for tuning in. This was a practice learning match between myself with Mr. Pac-Mensch here. We will be back next week. I'll be bringing the Adeptus Custodes, I believe, and I'm going to be playing another Orc player, and that one should be pretty dang dynamic. So everyone, thanks so much for your attention, and we will catch you next time. Happy Crump and Wargaming. Like, subscribe. Love you all.